Does it seem like you're hearing about PFAS everywhere you go? In your news feed? When you stop for coffee? From friends and family? Do you find yourself wondering, what are PFAS anyway? You've come to the right place. PFAS stands for per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances. Don't worry, there won't be a quiz. PFAS are used in hundreds of products we all use. Products like shampoo and mascara and other cosmetics, waterproof clothing like rain jackets, SPF sunblocks that protect us from sun damage, fast food wrappers, pizza boxes and candy wrappers, non-stick pans and stain-resistant products. It seems like PFAS are everywhere because they've been used since the 1950s, and there are more than 12,000 of them. PFAS contain one of the strongest chemical bonds, carbon and fluorine. This strong chemical bond gives them helpful qualities, waterproof, heat-resistant, stain-resistant, but that is also what makes them persistent in the environment and harmful to health. They are often called forever chemicals. Because PFAS don't break down naturally, they can accumulate in our bodies. Based on current research, higher exposure increases risks like increased risk of certain cancers, increased cholesterol and obesity risk, reduced ability of the body's immune system to fight infections, reproductive effects, low birth weight, accelerated puberty, bone variations, and behavioral changes. PFAS originate from chemical manufacturers who synthesized them and spread through secondary industries and manufacturers using them in products, leading to environmental release via industrial waste, landfills, and consumer product use. We are exposed to PFAS through many sources. Eating food or drinking water contaminated with PFAS. PFAS can enter our environment from landfill incineration, emitting them into the air, or burying them, causing leaching into the groundwater. Wastewater treatment plants discharge into waterways. Farmland spreading PFAS-contaminated biosolids, or treated human waste, on their soil. Firefighting foam containing PFAS. PFAS has been detected in the rivers and streams that are the source of drinking water for over 100 West Virginia water utilities. In response, the West Virginia legislature passed the PFAS Protection Act. It helps hold polluters accountable and helps communities combat the PFAS problem by requiring industry to report and monitor PFAS discharges, requiring the Department of Environmental Protection to develop action plans to identify and address the sources of PFAS in raw water, adopting state water quality criteria for any PFAS which EPA establishes final water criteria under the Clean Water Act. Learn how to lower your exposure to PFAS by visiting wvrivers.org/PFAS. There you will find a link to help you find brands that don't contain PFAS, learn about water filters that get PFAS out of home drinking water, connect with friends and neighbors at community meetings about reducing your risk, engage in local and state permitting processes for facilities using PFAS, participate in your utility's PFAS action plan. PFAS pollution is a big problem that requires multiple solutions. We need to educate ourselves about these harmful chemicals so that we can make responsible choices as consumers to lower our exposure. We also need to use our voices to encourage lawmakers and regulators to hold industry accountable for the pollution that already exists and enact safeguards to prevent future exposure. If we all do our part, we can make a difference.